By the time he was 8 years old, he had lost 5 siblings. At 9, he was left for dead, only to awaken from a coma paralyzed. But he recovered from a seemingly hopeless state of body and mind. Bradley Quick is here to share with you his path from Skid Row junkie to successful talk show host, author, mentor, and motivational speaker. If you're looking for a better tomorrow, if you want a positive evolution, or if you're in need of a quick fix, you're in the right place. Now kick back and get ready for the top experts in the field of body, mind, and soul. Here on the Quick Fix with Bradley Quick. Purpose, power, motivation.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Quick Fix here on Cool Change Radio, your home for positive answers and the place for you to find that life and health solution you've been looking for. We're right here right now to inform you to the latest life enhancement techniques in many different areas, including health, fitness, nutrition, psychology, finance, weight loss, and a whole variety of other wonderful and life-empowering topics. Today's show is brought to you by the Cool Change Foundation. If you're fond of our show, if we brought you some breakthrough solutions, or you just want to help us stay on the air, donate today. Think about it. Make life better for you, we make life better for the kids. We make life better for the kids, we make life better for the family. Everybody wins. It's a win-win deal. It's 100% tax deductible. No donations too small. Right now, donate now at www.thecoolchangefoundation.org. That's thecoolchangefoundation.org. Remember, it's time for a cool change with the Cool Change Foundation. Hey, welcome everybody. My name is Bradley Quick. I'm here as always to discuss solutions with you. I'm here to talk to you about having a better life experience and becoming the best you that you can be. Our guest today is Ena Seagull, the creator of Visionary Intuitive Healing. She's an internationally recognized healer, professional speaker, author, and television host. Hey, Ena, you ready for a good show?
I am.
That's great. You sit tight. We'll be right with you, okay? That's great. Thank you all for joining us on CoolChangeRadio.com, BradleyQuick.com, and on Facebook.com. As you know, you can catch our live and recorded video shows and interviews on those sites and many other websites. And as always, you can listen to our archived audio interviews, hundreds of them, your favorite topics, favorite experts, and favorite personalities at BradleyQuick.com. Now, if you're not hanging out on CoolChangeRadio.com, BradleyQuick.com is the place to be. Later, our buddy Paul Medrano, former Mr. Universe, will be here with us talking about fitness and healthy living in our Getting Fit with Mr. Universe segment. That's all going to happen shortly, so stay put. Now, make a note. We're going to get a phone in here, a VoIP phone in here real soon. But until that time, if you want to send us an instant message, go to my Facebook page. Go to Bradley Quick on Facebook and click on the message icon. Send me an instant message. Don't just write on my wall or else I'll never get it till after the show, okay? So if you want to send us a message right now, you can do that on Bradley Quick on Facebook and instant message me. Got that? All right. Okay. She's the best-selling author of The Secret Language of Your Body, The Essential Guide to Health and Wellness, The Secret Language of Color Cards, and over 35 audio programs on a range of topics as diverse as wellness, pain relief, happiness, confidence, weight loss, and prosperity. Joining us now on the Quick Fix on the Cool Change Radio and TV Network is the creator of Visionary Intuitive Healing, Ena Seagull. Ena, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. It's exciting to be back.
It's been a long time. How long has it been? A couple of years anyway.
Yeah, it has been.
Wow, and your success, your book is just worldwide, huh?
Yeah, it's being published in at least 15 languages this year, so it's really exciting.
Oh, my hat's off to you. My hat's off to you. How did you develop the Visionary Intuitive Healing modality?
I developed it because I really felt that people needed to learn how to tune in and also how to be visionaries in their lives.
Right.
So to me, it's about having a vision of something in your life that you can move towards and being a leader. And so I started when I healed myself from my back pain because
you were in severe back pain, and
Yeah.
chiropractors and every acupuncture, nothing fixed it, right?
That's right.
And they even have chiropractors in Australia, don't they?
They do. They do have them. So when I actually tuned into my body and healed myself, I realized that our bodies have so much wisdom and so much connection and guidance.
Right.
And we just need to start understanding how to use, I guess, that wisdom and how to connect and how to access it.
Let's talk about when you're down on your back now. You got it's your lower back?
Yeah, it was my lower
Was
back.
it L4, L5, something like that? And you was it inflamed, or was it tell me the problem and how you got and what you were trying to do to fix it.
Well, it was both inflamed and twisted. So
you had a twisted spinal column as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
So thus I could turn and look one way, but I couldn't turn the other way.
Right.
So, I mean, I was going to see everybody that I could think of.
Right.
including chiropractors and doctors
Uh-huh.
and lots of alternative practitioners. And I guess the turning point really came when I woke up one day and I was in agony and my back was so twisted.
You've been doing this for years, though,
Yeah.
right? It's not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you,
no,
with
no.
2 weeks, went to chiropractors and then decided, no, you were doing this for years and you were just subject to the pain and you thought that you just had to live with it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I did, until one day I woke up and it was so bad that I actually didn't feel like I could continue like this. And I did go and see this chiropractor. And when I showed up at his office, he just looked at me and said, hey, your back is stuck. And I said, yeah, I know that part. What are you going to do about this? And he just looked at me and said, nothing. And I said, what do you mean nothing? And he said, there's nothing I can do. Your body wants to be stuck. Go home. So my first feeling was anger.
Right.
I was really angry.
Damn him. What did this doctor tells me to go home and it hurt back? What's up with this?
That's it, and I think sometimes when we get to that stage of trying everything and nothing works, we get so depressed that we have no energy. And so when anger comes up, all of a sudden you have this energy to deal with it or to see it in a different way. And so I figured, you know what? If my body is stuck and it's telling me that it's stuck, then it's me who's got to do something about this.
Right. So what did you do? What action did you take? What action did you not take? What exactly did you do?
Well, my first action, I guess, was to make a decision, and I decided I'm going to heal. That's it, and it's going to happen now.
Okay, so you made a decision to your innermost self. You committed 100% to yourself. I'm going to fix this.
Yeah.
But you had no idea how.
No, so I didn't. But I decided this in the car. When I got home.
Oh, you were just fuming. You were angry. You go, I'm going to fix this, right?
I was. And so when I got home, I literally started meditating and actually didn't know how to meditate. So I figured if I count backwards from 30, I'm doing something.
So you had 30, 29, 28. You didn't focus on breathing or anything else.
Yeah, I was focusing on breathing with the pain. And then it occurred to me to put my hands on my back.
Put your hands on the spot where you were, right?
Yeah, which is really about getting your nervous system and your brain connected. But I didn't know what I was doing.
No, but that's in hindsight that you see that. So unknowingly, and I'm thinking, somebody's calling me. What's up with this? What's up with this? Somebody's calling me. You actually put your hand, you intuitively knew to put your hand on the spot in your back that hurt, and you started counting backwards. But how are you focusing on your breathing and counting backwards?
How many say that again?
How were you focusing on your breathing and counting backwards at the same time?
I'm
29,
a woman.
28.
I can do many things.
She can think and feel at the same time. She's a weirdo. So, welcome to the Comedy Hour here on the Cool Change Radio Network. So you had a hand on your back. You were breathing and counting backwards.
Yeah, and as I was doing it, it did occur to me that, maybe there is something higher, something divine out there, and. I had different experiences with it before, but I never had healing experiences.
Right.
So I said, okay, if there is something divine out there, I want help. I want it now.
Right.
And when I said that, I guess I was really embracing it because I was in it 100%, and I started to feel this warmth going through my body, and it was almost like this golden light.
Had you got down to 0 yet?
No. I didn't.
Were you about 15 or 14 or something?
15.
I'm taking notes here. I want some of this.
And I thought to myself, something's happening. I'm not just imagining this, because it felt like my body was softening and there was warmth. And then I thought, okay, so now that I've got this, I want to see my spine. I don't know why, but it occurred to me that I really wanted to see what it looked like.
Right.
So again, it felt like, I got to 0 then. The switch had gone off in my head. And I could literally see my spine. I could see exactly what it looked like. And
really?
Yeah, it was a bit scary, I have to say.
Was it mangled? Was it twisted?
Yeah, it was twisted.
And how did you see? Did you see this as a vision or a
vision?
A third eye? What? Yeah.
It was like, as if
it wasn't
it was in front of me.
It wasn't. You were looking at an X-ray.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it looked like.
Wow.
And so my next question after that was, how did I get here? What happened?
How did you get to the back problem, or how did you get to the spot where you can heal it?
No, how did I get to have this back problem?
And what was your answer to that question?
Well, I started exploring it, and I realized that my way of seeing life, my way of thinking about life was very tense and stressful and fearful and limited, and so I wanted to do lots of things. Like I wanted to do acting. I didn't feel like I could do it because I lived in the wrong country, or because everybody told me that all the actors are out of work.
Whatever the reason was, KFUK Radio at Volume 10.
I always felt like there was a lot of conflict in my family. So as I was exploring it, I saw that my parents and their relationship had a huge impact because I didn't feel safe.
Right.
When I was growing up. And then I felt there was a lot of pain because I came to Australia when I was about 11 from Russia. And so that was not a good
So you're not Aussie anyway.
Not exactly.
Oh, come on, I'm confused now.
So when I came to Australia, it was a lot more difficult than what I thought, and I guess Russia was not a good place to come from at that time.
I guess you had to learn how to speak Australian.
I had to learn how to speak Australian. And, then I also realized that my grandparents had both gone through a lot of trauma and war. My grandmother had when she was 13.
So you were wearing all this stuff?
Yeah, her whole family died, and it was.
I'll tell you what, the music's going to start, and I can't talk to you and listen to the music too. So when we come back, I want to hear more about this, how you realized what it was and what was actually happening, okay? All right, stay put, everybody. If you got a habit you want to change, what is it you want to do differently to better your life experience, huh? We just might have the answers for you. I'm here with Ena Seagull, author of The Secret Language of Your Body, the essential guide to health and wellness. We're talking about your well-being and how you can make it even better. This is the Quick Fix on Cool Change Radio, broadcasting live from Freddie Segal Studios. I'm Bradley Quick, and hey, we'll be right back.
Today, experience the Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change. Written by Bradley Quick, author, producer, motivational speaker, and host of the award-winning radio talk show, The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick on CoolChangeRadio.com. Bradley's passion for life is evident in his book, written so you can experience health, find your purpose, and have more effective relationships. Beating insurmountable odds, overcoming death, and being paralyzed, Bradley fought his way back so he could help you conquer your struggles. Experience increased health, vitality, passion, and purpose in your life right now with The Quick Fix, and read about Bradley's courage, ambition, and determination to live. Whether the issue is your thoughts, your physical body, or you just want to feel better and be happy, The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change, will change your life. For only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Take positive action now and receive a free guided meditation CD with your order. That's a $20 value free with your order today. Go to BradleyQuick.com. That's BradleyQuick.com. Take control and begin feeling better now. Get the book and free CD now at BradleyQuick.com.
You're listening to The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick. Purpose, power, motivation. We'll be right back.
Have you been to years of counseling and therapy only to realize that you're pretty much the same? If you're tired of reliving old patterns and convincing yourself that you're changing each time when you're really not, I've got someone that can definitely help. Meet my buddy Dr. Kevin Fleming of Gray Matters International. He's got some innovative coaching solutions just for you. He's a former neuropsychologist turned life coach for the purpose of helping you better your life through science and personal coaching. It's always better to have a coach. Just ask your favorite star athlete or executive. They'll tell you getting coached will take you to the next level and beyond. Dr. Kevin Fleming today. Call him at 877-606-6161. That's 877-606-6161 for a free consultation. He's on the phone for you at 877-606-6161 for your free consultation. My buddy Dr. Kevin Fleming. All right, welcome back. You're listening to The Quick Fix on Cool Change Radio, your home for self-improvement and a place for positive change. I'm Bradley Quick, and we're right here right now to help you gain the upper hand in becoming all that you want to be. This segment is brought to you by my buddies at GapZip. That's GapZip.com. They ask, how do you think? They say, how you think is more important than what you think. It's one of the chief reasons why many of you get stuck when you try to take the next step in your career or personal relationships. I'm going to be joined by the two dynamic guys from GapZip.com who actually teach people how to think. One was a monk for 35 years, and the other one is one of the world's most famous strategic thinkers and innovators. So tune in on March 28th and learn a new way to think. And in the meantime, go visit them at GapZip.com. That's GapZip.com. For those of you just joining us on coolchangeradio.com, facebook.com, and bradleyquick.com, welcome. You can listen to this show and get into hundreds of hours of other self-discovery content anytime you want by simply going to bradleyquick.com. There you can also sign up for our weekly radio show email reminder, where once a week you'll receive the most recent interviews in the comfort of your own home or office. You can listen at your convenience and make sure not to miss your favorite authors, experts, or personalities. You can also podcast any of our shows or just listen to us anytime from anywhere at www.bradleyquick.com. All right. Our guest today is Ena Seagull, a gifted healer and a pioneer in the field of energy medicine and human consciousness. She can see illness and blocks in a person's body by intuitive means, explain why it's occurring, and guide people through self-healing process. What a nice thing. Ena, welcome back.
Thank you.
We were talking about your grandmother and the reason for the trauma you were holding in your back, right? And let me surmise here. What you're saying is you were holding trauma, other people's pain from the past, right? It was stuck in your lower back.
Yeah.
And you were now in a situation where you were done with this and you realized you had to heal it because nobody else could.
That's right. I mean, it was a combination of my own as well as my family and ancestral trauma. And so by recognizing it and really connecting to my body and tuning into it, as you said, I realized a lot of it wasn't mine. And I started saying to myself, I'm willing to let this go. I'm willing to let it go, as I was breathing and literally imagining this energy moving out of my body.
Right now, this was in meditation, yeah?
Yeah, I was in meditation.
Okay.
And and then I fell asleep, and the next morning when I woke up, 70% of the pain was gone. My back was straight.
Wow.
So I knew, okay,
you knew something was going on.
Something's happening.
Yeah, something's happening. So how'd you capitalize on it? And what I mean by that is not how'd you turn it into dollars, but how did you figure out that you could take this to other people? What was your next move?
Well, I guess for the next 3 weeks, I was actually exploring, because I had many different issues in my body. It wasn't just my back pain. I had digestive problems. I had skin problems. So I was working on it, and I had anxiety. So I was connecting to my body, exploring, kind of adjusting what I was seeing, literally changing the cellular memories, changing the images inside my body.
But you were doing this through visions?
Yeah, through connecting, through breath, through touch, so.
I'm so excited. I want to just take me. I'm yours. And do with me what you will, really, this is just fantastic. How can other people do this? How can anybody do this? I mean, you got a book here, The Secret Language of Your Body. Did this explain it all to them?
It does, actually. It does explain it.
And it's available everywhere, right?
Yeah.
All over the world tonight, all over the world.
And
Ena Seagull, look at that. Go ahead.
For me, it was a real combination of understanding that there is something higher than us as well. There is a divine intelligence inside the body that has, the same way that your nervous system has been programmed, that's what's really happening, to react in certain ways and make you think and feel certain things. So when we're actually changing our thinking, we also need to change how our nervous system is functioning, because that's our biggest teacher, as it's sending messages to every other part of our body. But the nervous system, just as it's a great teacher, is a great student. So we have to change the vibrational aspects of the nervous system. And so I learned a lot about that. And as I learned more about energy and emotions and thought patterns, I realized that I could really literally change my cellular memories, change how my body was functioning, and heal myself. And
just through meditation and vision.
It wasn't just meditation. It was, like I said, it was breath. It was feeling things. I had to feel things. That's
right. You have to feel it to get over it. You got to go through it. You can't go around it. Can't jump over it. You got to go through it, right?
Yeah, and being willing to let go and breath, and then, certain processes that can help you do that. And over the years, you were saying, how did I kind of bring it to other people? I started... Well, actually, what happened was that I realized that I could see into other people's bodies once I was able to kind of connect to my own. And as this was happening very randomly at the beginning, I realized, well, I have to learn about this. So I actually started doing lots of different workshops and interviewing people as well, because I studied journalism. So
You're a smart cookie, aren't you? I don't think she's beautiful, but she's smart.
thank you. So over time, as I was learning about it and I was recognizing that I could see how things were affecting people as well. So it wasn't just the problems inside the body, but I could see, okay, if I do this or if I use this particular process, if I adjust something in a person's body, what's the reaction, what's the feedback? So then I started, after studying for a while, I started seeing people, as clients and really tuning in. And so I developed lots of understanding of the body because somebody wasn't telling me what was going on there. I was actually literally seeing it. And then I actually decided that I wanted to work with doctors because I wanted to see how accurate I was.
Right.
And so I ended up working with a doctor in his he was doing integrative medicine, and he was really interesting because he could do acupuncture and all sorts of things. And so he would send his clients to me, and then I would say to him, can you just come in and this is what I'm seeing. What did you get from them? And it was very, very accurate because he had,
sure.
he actually had
Charts and graphs, and he could tell what was happening. Yeah.
And then he would say to me, okay, what are you thinking? And I'd say, well, you know what? I think that let's combine this with acupuncture. I love acupuncture. And he'd be going, all right, where do you think I should put the needle? And I'm like,
I love it.
No. And he'd say, come on, tell me. And I would go, okay, this is where I'm feeling the body's wanting it. And he's like, that's exactly the spot that I was going to put it in. So it was really interesting to have that experience with him.
Great collaboration.
Yeah. And I had lots of doctors send me people. And then I decided that, when you're seeing people one-on-one, it's a great experience. But really, I felt like my thing is to teach people. That's what I love.
Speaking about teaching people, you're March 11th. You're here in Los Angeles at the Guidance Church Center on Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles. And what time is that? It's from what? It's is it a one-day deal? It's Sunday, the 11th of March. Doesn't say what time it is here.
I think it's from about 1. Yeah,
well, let's say it whatever. But give them a call at 323-778-0773. That's 323-778-0773. One more time this time, write it down. 323-778-0773. And you'll be at March 14th you'll be Sacramento, California. Yeah. You'll be in Sacramento, California on Folsom Boulevard. And the number up there is 916-368-3950, 916-368-3950. One more time, 916-368-3950. And what do you do? What do you do at these seminars? I mean, do you teach people how to stand on their head till their ears are turning red? I mean, are you able to? I mean, I want you to look into my body and tell me what's wrong with me, but that's not what you do with everybody. You don't line them up one at a time, do you? Right? You teach them how to do this, right?
Yeah, I have done those kinds of experiments before, lining people up. You've got this.
I love it.
I have done it in Mexico, actually.
Really? And you'll be in Mexico when? What's the date on that? You'll be in Mexico in Tuesday, the 3rd of April, till Sunday, the 8th of April. In Leon, Mexico.
Yeah, doing a 6-day workshop.
A 6-day workshop. And if you'd like to check them out, go RIVERO, Rivero.cellular, CUELLAR at hotmail.com. Rivero.cellular at hotmail.com. Ask them for more information. It's, I don't know.
Easier thing is to go to my website, which is just enaseagull.com.
INNASEGAL.com. Enaseagull.com.
Because I'm doing some events in San Diego as well. But what I'm really doing is getting people to tune into their body themselves, and to start to get messages and to recognize that it's not just for special people, that all of us can do it. And it's a really simple way there's a simple way of doing it.
Well, I remember seeing you at the Bodhi Tree last time I saw you speak. It was incredible because I watched people go, wow, it's gone now.
Yeah, the pain. So usually I ask people to put up their hands and go, okay, where's the pain, or do you have pain? And then at the end of it, which sometimes the process takes only 7 or 8 minutes. But you still have to understand it, so that takes longer, And then...
How long does it take to heal?
You know what? It depends on the person. There's people that can heal instantly, and there's people that it can take years. It depends what it is, how ready they are, whether they are willing to, cooperate,
Right.
and work with it
Whether
themselves.
they're willing to listen to themselves.
So
not,
it's really different. I've seen instant healings, and then I've seen people just take years.
We're almost ready to go to another break. Those breaks, they happen. They really do. What I want to talk about when we come back is your color cards.
Yeah.
And what they're all about. I got them right here, and I'll show them to everybody when we come back, but I don't know what they're all about. You're going to tell us, I bet, though, aren't you?
I will.
She's so wonderful. She's really Russian. Did you know that? This is great. Her name is Ena Seagull. Hey, this segment has been brought to you by my guys at GapZip.com. GapZip.com. They say thoughts are things. Thoughts lead to actions, which lead to results. So if you're sick and tired of your results, take a look at your thinking. They'll be here with me again March 28th. They consult with celebrities and dynamic leaders all over the world. GapZip.com. GapZip.com. Hear them right here on Cool Change Radio March 28th. This is Cool Change Radio, as you all know, your home for self-improvement and a place to reshape your vision of what's possible. I'm Bradley Quick. We'll be right back.
There are self-help seminars costing thousands of dollars guaranteeing miraculous transformations. There are compelling speakers and life-changing weekend experiences where you can walk on fire. They all deliver revelations that guarantee you'll come back for the more expensive revelations filled with even greater wonder next month on Fiji. We get addicted to positive, heartfelt, expensive theater. What we really need is a jumpstart, an awakening, someone who can give us a reminder that everything we need lies within. Through inspiration and practical knowledge, Dorothy Donahue helps people get grounded and motivated, inspired and energized. It's not just words and affirmations and the power of intention. It's a mindset brought about by a tangible, transcendental experience, an audio-visual, physical, spiritual experience that helps us realize we transform ourselves. We get tools to become the conscious co-creators of lives of unlimited potential. Find out more. Go to DorothyDonahue.com. You're listening to The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick. Purpose, power, motivation. We'll be right back.
I'm Melody Beattie, author of Codependent No More. 7 times more Americans have hepatitis C than AIDS. I'm one of them. If you're one of the millions of Americans with hepatitis C and your doctors are treating you with interferon, then you're clearly aware of how your life has been turned horribly upside down. Backed by huge pharmaceutical monies, the medical community swears there's only one dangerous, disabling way to battle this silent killer. It's not true. There are alternatives, and they work. Triumph Over Hepatitis C is a book written by best-selling author Lloyd Wright, who fully recovered from this frightening disease. Lloyd is helping others to take charge of their lives and fight for their body's freedom from this crippling illness. His program is working for me. Call the people at Hepatitis C Free now at 866-HEP-C-FREE. That's 866-HEP-C-FREE. Don't become another medical statistic. Find out the truth about hepatitis C and get your life back.
Get your copy of Triumph Over Hepatitis C at Barnes & Noble and at hepatitiscfree.com. Call 866-HEP-C-FREE.
Hey, welcome back. You're listening to Cool Change Radio, your home for self-improvement and a place to find your passion and purpose. I'm Bradley Quick, and we're right here right now to provide you with alternative solutions to the issues in your life. I'd like to share with you a great opportunity to join me down in Teotihuacan, Mexico. We'll be going down there again in June. We'll go down there 3 or 4 times a year. It's the home of the Toltec Pyramids. We stay at the base of the pyramids at the Dreaming House, which is owned by a buddy of mine, Lee McCormick, and run by a lady named Emily Greaves, a fantastic woman. And it's a great experience. You can go through the portals. They take you through the energy portals in the pyramids, and you can alleviate all your stuff and connect your mind and your heart and do wonderful things. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Go to spiritrecovery.com, spiritrecovery.com, www.spiritrecovery.com, and click on the Journeys link. As we speak there in Machu Picchu right now, it's just incredible, doing some great stuff up there. We're going to be in Joshua Tree Forest in April, doing some soul care stuff. All that stuff is on their website, www.spiritrecovery.com. And if you tell me you heard about it on the show, The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick, I know they're going to give a discount, maybe as high as 20 or 30%, so you might want to get on there right now. spiritrecovery.com, spiritrecovery.com. Click on the Journeys link and join us down in the pyramids. All right. When she was a teenager, she suffered from severe back pain, anxiety, and skin disorder. Her back pain continued to deteriorate despite visiting doctors, chiropractors, and other healthcare professionals. By her early 20s, her pain was so intense that for weeks she was barely able to walk, almost ready to give up. In an incredible twist of fate, while meditating one day, she discovered an unusual way of communicating with her body. That's amazing. By tuning into her back and releasing all the pain and negative emotions, she was able to heal herself. Just an amazing story. Joining us once again is the creator of Visionary Intuitive Healing, Ena Seagull. Ena, welcome back.
Thank you.
So good to have you. You're such a miracle. You're wonderful.
That's what my daughter tells me.
Well, I'm not your daughter, but I agree. I agree. So I got some cards here. They're pretty cards. What do I do with these pretty cards?
Well, the idea is that, we need color.
Color. Plenty of fantastic colors.
And
plenty of fantastic
we
colors.
can work with color to heal ourselves
Lavender.
and to also not just heal ourselves, but to bring more joy, bring more fun, bring more energy,
So
creativity.
Do we put these in front of us, or what do we do?
Yeah, we can. Well, you can shuffle the cards and pick a card and meditate on it and do the process because there's a booklet that goes with it.
Right. I got the booklet right here. There's nothing on the back of the cards, though. Yeah.
No,
there a
but there is a
guidebook?
message in the guidebook, and
message
also a
in the-
process. And there's and I talk about what qualities each color has. So color healing has been known for thousands of years, and it's just a really
So this is
simple
nothing
way.
new you just pulled out of a hat. This is you're just passing on information here, right?
I always add new things into
Yeah, well,
it.
of course you have your experience, but you're passing on things. You're not just making stuff up.
No, I'm
you're
not
just
making it
throwing the
up.
dice,
No,
going,
no.
"Oh, let's see if this works." Right?
No. There's a lot of research about color therapy
Right.
and color healing and how it works. So, and actually, it was really funny. I was in New York about 6 months ago, and I went to a dentist who was using color healing to help people with pain relief. And It was
Really?
quite fascinating, and they said they had fantastic results.
Wow. Well, it can set the mood. I know that for sure. There's certain people, especially in sales, have their brochures are certain colors.
Yeah.
The walls and the rooms and the buildings they're in are certain colors, right?
Well, it's the same with clothes that you wear. The color of the fabric that you put onto your body has such a huge effect
Look at these beautiful cards.
on you.
Beautiful
So
cards.
everything, color, it's like it affects us whether we are watching it around us or we have it on or we're
Is
eating
this divine intervention you're getting on a regular basis, huh?
I do get that a lot.
Come on, is that what it is? I mean, is actually you're speaking with the divine, or the divine is speaking through you? You're just being a channel? Tell me about this.
Well, I do feel like there is for me, I guess my journey, the journey of my soul is the most important thing in my life.
The journey of my soul, because your soul keeps going,
It keeps
right?
going. That's
Yeah.
it, and connecting and allowing myself to really listen, as well as teaching other people how to listen to. We can all listen to our higher self. We can all listen to our souls and to our divine guidance.
My gosh, what was that? What was that? My
People
God.
needed to pay attention.
Wow. Plenty of fantastic colors. Go ahead. So tell me more.
So, from my experience, it's the more we understand about our souls and why we're here, where we're going with it, where is it leading us. And this is actually my new book is about that. I've just sent it to the publisher.
Really? What's the name of the book?
It's a little secret still.
Okay, we have a new book
But-
called
but-
Little Secrets still.
But when the book comes out, I will I will send it to you.
You
so
send
can
it to me
be
and
on
you
the
come back here too.
I will. And so, but really it's, for me, it's about understanding why we do what we do, where we're coming from, how important our soul is in guiding us and listening to it. Because so often we get stuck in our minds and in our egos, in that thing of like just survival. Whereas
Yeah.
your soul is not that interested in just survival, but actually in thriving. It's interested in really taking you on
A lot of limitations are self-induced, are they not?
definitely, and so with your soul journey, you don't know where it's going to take you, so you actually have to let go of control, and you just
Right.
have to allow yourself to go on this journey, which can be scary.
That's what when I was meditating in the Temple of the Masters in Teotihuacan, in the pyramids. It came to me. I said, how do I explain this to people? It said, let go of ego.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, you have to get out of ego.
Yeah, and I think, maybe 5 years ago, or 10 years ago, it was more difficult to say soul, listen to your soul's journey. But now I think we're...
out to lunch if you said soul, yeah.
and now I think we're awakening, and it's so interesting, it's so fascinating, what actually happens to the soul, whether it's in other lives, in future lives, in between lives, why it's here, why do we connect to the people that we connect to, what's the soulmate, why do we have it, how do we know when we meet a soulmate? And again, and I write a lot about this, and it's like, so often we think, well, a soulmate is a romantic partner, but they are not. Most often they're not your romantic partner.
Right.
They're actually there to shake you up and put you on your path, and it's not the funnest experience at times.
Well, learning is, and pain is the touchstone of growth, right?
That's it.
And what did Buddha say? Buddha said life is a chaos, right?
Yeah, and it's actually... Yeah, it's about getting into the chaos and working with it rather than against it, and that's why I get people to dance.
Yeah, you get them to dance?
Yeah, I get people to dance.
Wow, does that mean after the show we get to dance?
Yeah.
Is that what that means?
I love dancing.
So no, you're not. This sounds really exciting, and I'm glad that you're here. I really, really am. It's been way too long, and you better not wait this long to come back. Okay, but you still believe if somebody's taking medication for something, and I'm not an advocate of medication, but let's just say that they're supposed to be taking this stuff, whatever it is, and now you're going to work with them and heal them. Do they quit their medication cold turkey? What do they do?
No, I think that it's really important that we are, grounded in what we're doing, and we're realistic, So if you're taking medication for something that's, I guess is keeping you alive, you're not just going to throw it out.
Right.
But what you do is you actually need to find a doctor who's into integrative medicine and work together with the doctor so that you're taking the kind of medicine that, that might help you, but you're also working on your body, and as you're healing, you take less, but you don't know how to usually take yourself off it without having some guidance, unless you're very, very intuitive.
Right.
And then, I have so many stories from so many people who have done my workshops.
Give me a couple of those stories.
Well, actually, one of them is a woman who's lost 20 kilos.
20 kilos, that's 40 pounds. 40, it's
something
50
like that.
pounds.
Yeah, something like that. So in Australia,
a kilo,
we have
we used to buy kilos,
Okay,
2.2 pounds, right?
Okay.
Laughter from the audience.
She also, she has diabetes, but she's her diabetes medication is been halved. She's
so she's doing 50% of the medication, right?
She's feeling much better. She's actually changed her job. She started exercising. She started meditating, feeling much better. She had really high blood pressure. She didn't even take medication for it, actually. She said to her doctor, look, you know what, I just want to work on it myself. Give me a few months and let's see what happens. And she was able to, bring it down. I had another person who had lots of massive thyroid problems and actually not just thyroid problems, her thyroid has been taken out, and
wow,
her she was on medication and she's not actually taking anything anymore. And when she went to see her doctor, the doctor said, well, actually got really angry and said, this is not possible, how can this happen? And she said, well, it's very possible. And she also worked with her son who had asthma and actually worked on the DNA and on the cellular memories and changed
Ena,
it.
listen, this is so good. Will you help me do something at the break? Will you help me kick Mr. Universe out of here? He's pretty big. He's a pretty tough guy. All right, you and I will kick his butt. And I want to hang on to you in the fourth segment, okay?
Okay.
And I want you to heal me. Use me as your specimen in this fourth segment. We'll show people how you do this so that it's not scary and out to lunch for them. Okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense? This is wonderful. Her name's Ena Seagull. Go to www.enaseagull.com. Seagull, Ena Seagull, Segal.com, and check it out. She's doing all kinds of wonderful workshops all over the United States and in Mexico and all over the world. She's just a really amazing woman. She really is. All right, everybody. Stay put. You're in the right place. Cool Change Radio would like to welcome all our new talk show hosts. We got hundreds of them coming up. Stay with CoolChangeRadio.com and get top-notch information about who it is and where they are. I'm here with Ena Seagull. She's written a book called The Secret Language of Your Body right here, man. It's amazing, amazing. I'm Bradley Quick. You're listening to Cool Change Radio, your home for self-improvement, here on your Solutions Radio Network. We'll be right back. Get quality goods for less from Bag City, serving all of Reno, Denver, Las Vegas, Bakersfield, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, and many more cities. Up to 70% below retail on everything. Coin purses, wallets, organizers, purses, briefcases, backpacks, travel and garment bags, and ladies' and men's leather jackets. All discounted, all up to 70% below retail. Bag City, the best for less? Bag City serving all of Reno, Denver, Las Vegas, Bakersfield, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, and many more cities. Contact Bag City at 818-990-1795. That's Bag City, quality goods for less money. Bag City, where 15% of all sales go to local charities. You can't beat that. You help local charities while getting quality goods at up to 70% below retail. Contact Bag City now at 818-990-1795. Contact Bag City today and get quality goods for less money. That's 818-990-1795. Shop Bag City to save. Shop Bag City for charity. Bag City, 818-990-1795.
You're listening to The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick. Purpose, power, motivation. We'll be right back.
Today, experience the Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change. Written by Bradley Quick, author, producer, motivational speaker, and host of the award-winning radio talk show, The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick on CoolChangeRadio.com. Bradley's passion for life is evident in his book, written so you can experience health, find your purpose, and have more effective relationships. Beating insurmountable odds, overcoming death, and being paralyzed, Bradley fought his way back so he could help you conquer your struggles. Experience increased health, vitality, passion, and purpose in your life right now with The Quick Fix, and read about Bradley's courage, ambition, and determination to live. Whether the issue is your thoughts, your physical body, or you just want to feel better and be happy, The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change, will change your life. For only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Take positive action now and receive a free guided meditation CD with your order. That's a $20 value free with your order today. Go to BradleyQuick.com. That's BradleyQuick.com. Take control and begin feeling better now. Get the book and free CD now at BradleyQuick.com.
All right, welcome back. Thank you all for joining us on CoolChangeRadio.com, Facebook.com, and BradleyQuick.com. As you know, you can catch our live and video recorded shows on CoolChangeRadio.com and over 700 hours of my best audio interviews, your favorite topics and personalities at BradleyQuick.com. As you well know, this is Cool Change Radio. We're broadcasting live from Freddie Segal Studios. We're your home for self-improvement and a place for positive life enhancement. Hey, I want you to know we're being supported in large part by one of my favorite charities, the Cool Change Foundation. The foundation was created to help families and all the children in those families. They do that by providing positive transformational life enhancement methods and techniques to those children's caretakers, usually moms and dads, so they may overcome negative habits and become better role models and providers for the kids. As a direct result, the children's home and family life becomes more nurturing and loving. It always does. You can help the Change Foundation help the mom, dads, and kids in your community, and you can do that right now. Simply send your donation of love and support directly to the foundation at www.thecoolchangefoundation.org. That's thecoolchangefoundation.org. Once there, simply click on the support us link at the top of the page. You'll be helping us help the kids. Listen, every penny counts, and we know you can do it. Help us help the kids, okay? www.thecoolchangefoundation.org, and we are all very grateful here at Cool Change Radio for your support. Joining us once again is the creator of Visionary Intuitive Healing, Ena Seagull. You can check her out at www.enaseagull.com. She does workshops everywhere, all over the United States, all over Australia, all over Mexico, everywhere. And you can get her schedule, find out when she's doing her next thing at www.enaseagull.com. She'll even be here in LA a couple times before too long in the next couple of weeks. So go to enaseagull.com, okay? Here we go. Ena Seagull, welcome back. And you say that so you've got a healing partner in some clothes, right? Some cloth at this time, right?
Yes.
And your healing
Hot
partner's over
threads.
Hot threads. Are you hot threads, right? Okay, we have your partner sitting right over here.
Yeah.
But you have some hot threads. Could you tell us what that's all about?
Well, it's really exciting. I'm actually wearing one of the tops, and
And you have a couple tops to your right.
yeah, and I have a couple that people can see.
Uh-huh.
And basically, what we did, I mean, color is so important. We talked about color
Right.
before, and actually having really great material on your skin helps you with your healing as well. But besides that, what we did is we put really powerful messages and affirmations,
right.
words on the tops, both on the outside and inside. So around the area of your heart. So you actually have those healing words on your heart.
Now,
connected
for
to your
people that
skin.
don't know, they've done science has done experiments with words in water and words
Yeah.
in plants and they can just be totally devastating or they can be tremendous, right?
That's right. And I guess the most well-known is Dr. Emoto.
Uh-huh.
And it's been, what he showed was how crystals formed in water based on different words that were written
Right.
or even thought or
Right,
said.
right.
And since we are made of more than 70% of water, it makes sense
It would
that
have impact on us as well.
yeah, that we can use clothes like that in order to help heal ourselves and to give ourselves confidence and strength.
So what? Now this is amazing. So how does that? Where can they pick up these clothes at?
Heartthreadsclothing.com.
Hotthreadsclothing.com.
Heart meaning Heart.
Oh, heart, not hot. It's heart threads.
That's right.
Heartthreadsclothing.com.
Well, it's hot as well, but
All right, you look hot in those heart threads, right? That's a
it.
good name. Heart, Heart, heartthreads.com. Heartthreads Clothing. Is it heartthreadsclothing.com? Okay, it's Heart, heartthreadsclothing.com. Heartthreadsclothing.com. All right, so now that we've got the cards, now that we've got the language of the body, we're learning how to do this ourselves, right? Let me show the camera this, right? You are going to demonstrate on me here, and this is what you teach people how to do, right?
yeah.
So I'm going to ask you what is going on in my body right now.
Okay, so firstly, I'm going to say that tuning in today compared to I actually tuned in a few years ago when I first met you, I do think that there's been a huge improvement.
Oh, thanks.
So, and there's a lot of light in your body, and I actually see like your face is shining and you're much more grounded. So I want to say positive things as well. I don't just say,
Right.
like all okay, these are the problems,
Right.
but as I mentioned in the break that I did, see that there's a lot of tension in your throat and thyroid, and there's like on the sides, the way that I see it is like heavy kind of dark energy, and as I'm tuning into it, I feel like there's still, I guess, as you're working on releasing a lot of stress and trauma from your
Right.
body, from your experience of life, there are energies that are still stuck, and some of them don't know how to get out, basically. And so one of the things that I would say to you, if I was actually guiding you through it, would be to put your hands
Right, put
around
my
your
hands up,
thyroid
Right.
and actually close your eyes,
Close my
and then
eyes.
take slow, deep breaths through your nose and out through your mouth. And just allow yourself to connect to that area of your body and start exploring by asking questions like, if there was a thought pattern that was stored there and your body could give you that thought, what would it be?
If there was a thought pattern stored there and the body would reveal it to me, what
Yeah.
would it be?
And you just allow that to come to you. What, if there was any thoughts that's stored in this part of your body.
Any thoughts in this part of my body? I just got to say that this
Yeah.
is so comfortable. I just want to hang out here the rest of the day. Any thoughts? Trauma comes to mind.
Okay. So with the thought of trauma, is there an image attached? Or if there was an image, what would it be?
Image, what would it be? It'd be not being heard.
Okay. And so and I guess this is about the throat, so when you're speaking and not being heard, is this coming from now, or is it coming from some, earlier in your life?
Earlier.
Do you know what age?
I see myself sitting at a table, a breakfast table, in the kitchen, eating soup or something.
Okay.
He's being about 3 or 4 years old.
And do you want to say something?
Yeah, I think I wanted to say something. I'm actually seeing myself now at trying to be heard and not being heard, yelling in a big house and not being heard. What
decision did you make based on this?
That I had to say everything really quick and really fast.
Okay. And does that give you joy, or is there some tension with trying
Tension,
okay.
Yeah. Trying to get it all out before I lose my audience.
Okay. So what if you could change that thought pattern, that image, but as that child?
Yes.
So that's what I'd like you to do now, is to actually change that.
Wow. Now sitting in my father's lap and he's listening to me.
And how does that feel? I want you to breathe that feeling in, as if you're taking that kind of that soul fragment, that energy back.
Oh, it's so warm and loving and wonderful.
Okay, and if there was a color that... I want you to rub your hands together just really quickly. Still keep your eyes closed. And then place your hands next to each other, just kind of feeling the tingling sensation, so a little bit further apart. Yeah. If there was a color that your throat and your thyroid would really want, that would help it adjust and heal and cleanse and purify those memories, what color would it be?
Well, when you first asked the question, yellow came to mind.
Okay. What does yellow remind you of?
Peace, tranquility, the sun, power.
Okay. So as you're thinking that, I want you to imagine that those thought patterns actually go into this yellow ball of energy that you're holding in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
And the yellow ball of energy intensifies, but it's containing all of those intentions, all of those energies that you just mentioned.
Okay.
And then I'd like you to put your hands just around your throat, not touching it yet, and take a deep breath in, as if you're really taking that yellow light right into your throat, right into the memories, right into the thyroid and neck, because your neck is affected as well by this. And then just letting it move right through your head, through your neck, through your throat, into your heart. And you can then put your hands like touching the throat again, and just soften your body and give yourself permission to be soft. It's really important that we allow ourselves to experience gentleness and nourishment and softness. And I want you to really feel what it feels like to have this connection to your body, connection to your thyroid, nourishment, connection to your inner child, because that's what you've just worked with. And I want you to surround this child with this yellow light as well, and let him take it in as confidence, as strength.
I like this. This is amazing. You're amazing. But you know something? We're almost out of time here.
I know. So this was a little taste.
You actually teach people how to do this, right?
I do. And this is just the beginning.
EnaSeagull.com, www.EnaSeagull.com, EnaSeagull.com, and she's got heartthreadsclothing.com, heartsthreadclothing.com. It's where you get the helping people heal through clothing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I love clothes.
I know you do. You're a woman. Respect. All right. Thank you, Ena Seagull. Got to come back here one of these days. Promise?
Yes,
okay. All right. Again, I'd like to give a great big thanks to Fred Segal and our friends from around the globe for supporting our charity, the Cool Change Foundation. You too can help the foundation help the mom, dads, and kids in your community, and you can do that right now. Send a donation right now, a little bit of money to thecoolchangefoundation.org. That's www.thecoolchangefoundation.org. I'd like to thank my guest, the fabulous, wonderful creator and visionary of Visionary Intuitive Healing, Ena Seagull. Go check her out right now, www.enaseagull.com. I also thank the people that make this show happen. Our fantastic engineers, Rob Gainey, author of Rockin' Your Stage Sound, available in bookstores now. Go get the book. You can sound as good as we do. Our fitness expert, Paul Madonna, will be back with us again tomorrow. The show is produced by Bradley Quick Productions. It's been made possible by Fred Segal, YouTube, Google, Buzzsprout, the Salvation Army, Universal Studios, Milestone Ranch, Malibu, Tim Allen, Carrie White, Marilyn Toth, and many others, including the Cool Change Foundation. Now it's time for a cool change with the Cool Change Foundation. Don't forget it. Go help somebody. Be good to yourself so you can be good to other people. Be good to other people so you can be good to yourself. We'll see you tomorrow.